morning, all of you. I am Swati Joshi. I will teach you big data. Our next topic is Hadoop. In the previous lecture, we have discussed about Hadoop. Hadoop is a big data platform that is the most commonly used, most popular big data platform. And Hadoop is a single stop or one stop architecture that handles with all the software tools, hardware interfaces, applications, the and responsible for storing, processing, analysis of big data, or we can say that is the one stop architecture for handling all the operation to be done on big data. So Hadoop, other examples we have discussed, other examples were Datamate, Snowflake, Apache Storm, Databricks, but the most commonly used and the most popular is the Hadoop. It is big data platform. So it is the history of Hadoop. We will not get deeply into the history. We will make it in short. In 2002, the main break of the Hadoop was installed by Doc Cutting and Mike Caffarella. Initially it was started as Apache Nuts project. It was like a Google search engine. Then in 2003, they both Doc Cutting and the other Caffarella was came across the white paper GFS. In 2004, they have the half paper solution, and they have published a new paper on MapReduce technique. MapReduce is a processing and analysis engine or platform or software tool for big data. We will discuss it in next lecture, in next slides. So this is in 2004 the paper regarding MapReduce was published. Then in 2005 the Doc Cutting and the Mike Caffarella, they found two problems were there with the Apache Nuts project, because it was not reliable for large clusters of computers, and it is not possible for two people to make such a big distributed file system that handles large number of clusters. So in 2006 actually a new project named Hadoop came into the picture. So Yahoo separates the distributed computing part from the Nuts and they formed Hadoop. In 2007, it was tested on 1000 node cluster. In 2008, Apache Software Foundation successfully tested Hadoop on 4000 node clusters. In 2009, Hadoop was successfully tested to petabytes of data, that is 10 raised to power 15 bytes in less than 17 hours. And in December 2011, ASF released Apache Hadoop version 1. And in 2017, Apache Hadoop version 3 was released that we are currently using. Then what is Hadoop? We have discussed, but we can also go through these slides. The Apache Hadoop is an open source framework, can easily handle a large amount of data on a low cost, simple hardware cluster. It is a scalable and fault tolerant framework. Then Hadoop ecosystem. It is an important topic in the syllabus of big data. Apache Hadoop ecosystem. Different Hadoop modules are Hadoop distributed file system. At the bottom comes Hadoop distributed file system, which handles the storage and processing of big data. Then comes Yarn MapReduce version 2. It is responsible for the analysis and processing of big data. Yarn is yet another resource negotiator. It is the operating system of, you can say, the operating system of the Hadoop ecosystem. Then HBase, it is a columnar data store that RDBMS is the row oriented data store, and HBase is the just opposite, it is column oriented data store. Scoop and Flume, these are component or modules that is responsible for data exchange. Scoop is for exchanging data from the relational database, and this is for real-time ingestion, log files, event, etc. Then comes Zookeeper. It helps in the coordination of workflows, workloads. Pig is a scripting platform. It is a scripting language. Hive is a SQL based data warehouse. Mout, it is the machine learning models we can apply on the data. Oozie is the workflow. Workflow is responsible for the workflow of the data, and directed acyclic graphs is used to manage the workflow between different modules. Then at the top comes Hadoop user experience. It is the graphical user interface of Hadoop ecosystem. So in detail, if we want to discuss what is HDFS. HDFS is the Hadoop Distributed File System, is the primary storage system used by Hadoop application. This is open source framework whereby rapidly transferring data between nodes. It is a distributed file system designed to run on commodity hardware. What is commodity hardware? These are the hardware that build on a large quantities and they are very cheap. So if in the cluster of commodity hardware, one commodity hardware fails down, then it is very easily replaceable because they are very cheap. HDFS provides high throughput data access to application data and suitable for application that have large data set and enable streaming assets. Then second component of Hadoop ecosystem is MapReduce. MapReduce is a Java-based distributed execution framework within the Apache Hadoop system. It takes away the complexity of distributed programming by exposing the two processing steps that developer implement. Hadoop is based on distributed computing system, means one process is divided into several sub-processes and it is distributed around the clusters of computer. And what distributed means they are, the cluster of computers are geographically independent, means they can be at different geographical location. So what MapReduce does, it divides the complex process into two parts, map and reduce. What is mapping? In mapping step, the data is split between parallel processing tasks. Transformation logic can be applied to each chunk of data. Different parallel process data in mapping, a process divided into small process sub-processes, and it will be distributed over the cluster of network, and transform logic can be applied to each chunk of data. Once completed, the reduce phase takes over to the handle aggregating data from the map set. What reduce means? It is when the mapping is done, then after the processing and completion of the task on the data set in the first mapping step, the reducing phase aggregate the data and again save that data to the HDFS. Means MapReduce, what MapReduce framework does, it takes the data from the HDFS, does the mapping and reducing and analysis and processing, and then again save the output on the HDFS only. Once completely reduced takes, in general MapReduce uses Hadoop distributed for both input and output. MapReduce 1 was split into two components, YARN and MapReduce 2. YARN is only responsible for managing and negotiating resources on cluster, and MapReduce 2 has the common computation, also called workflow load, which run the logic in two parts, map and reduce. YARN, I told you in the last slide, what is YARN? It is yet another resource negotiated, is the operating system of Hadoop. It manages the negotiating and managing of resources between different cluster of computers, or MapReduce 2 is the same thing, means it works on the two processes, map and reduce. Then comes HBase. HBase is a column oriented architecture database or non-relational database. It is opposite to the RDBMS. Relational database is row oriented database, and it is just opposite. It is column oriented non-relational database. This means the data is stored in individual columns and indexed by a unique row key. This architecture allows for rapid retrieval of individual row or columns and scan over individual column within a table. For fast analysis and big data analytics in today's world, column-oriented data is successful because it helps in fast retrieval of the data for analytics, answers and processes. Then comes Pig. Pig is a scripting platform that runs on Hadoop cluster designed to process and analyze large data set. So Pig, there are two major components of Pig. First is the Pig Latin script language, and second is it is a runtime engine. Pig Latin script language is a procedural data flow language. It contains syntax and command that can be applied to implement business logic. Then if we apply Pig Latin code, then if we apply 10 lines of code, it does the same work with the Java 100 lines of code, means it is faster than the Java, because Hadoop is written in Java, MapReduce code is written in Java. So Pig can do the same work of like MapReduce, but in when Java Hadoop will do it in 100 line of code, Pig will do the MapReduce processing in 10 lines of code only. Second is the second component, major component of